Have you had a family member who recently passed away? If that's the case, please let me offer my condolences. And on behalf of the entire team here at Resolution Law Group, it's a profoundly sad time, and we're here to help guide you through this process. I invite you to watch the next videos, which answers common questions about what to do after a loved one passes away, whether or not you have to engage in the probate process. I think you'll find a lot of key information that you need right at this time. Attorney Scott Ho with Resolution Law Group. If you'd like to learn more about the probate process, please click below and we'd be happy to talk to you about it. Again, I'm very sorry for your loss. Do you have to do probate in Pennsylvania when somebody dies? Sometimes the answer is yes, sometimes the answer is no. Usually, if there are two spouses upon the death of the first spouse, we don't have to probate, but sometimes we do. Upon the death of the second spouse, we usually do have to probate. Why do we do probate, and what is probate? Probate is the legal process of handling an estate. It is complicated. It's not a do-it-yourself project. We have 247 separate steps that we check in each probate. We're really doing this so that a family member can get an inheritance legally and that all taxes are paid. Attorney Scott Ho with Resolution Law Group. If you'd like to learn more about the probate process, please click below and we'd be happy to talk to you about it. Thank you. Does Pennsylvania have an inheritance tax, and how expensive is that? The answer is yes. Pennsylvania is one of the few states that has an inheritance tax. None of us are particularly thrilled about paying taxes, and particularly regarding taxes associated with someone passing away. From spouse to spouse, it's a 0%. To parent to child or grandchild, it's a 4.5% tax. To siblings, it's 12%, and everyone else, nieces, nephews, cousins, significant others, friends, it's a 15% tax. The only thing that's not taxed is life insurance proceeds. If you make a donation through your estate to a charity, that's also at a 0% tax. It's complicated. If you'd like help in understanding the Pennsylvania inheritance tax and how to legally handle an estate, give us a call and we can help you. Thank you. When we handle probate, estate, or estate administration, it's helpful to meet with the family and explain the three major milestones with a probate case. Milestone number 1 is getting going, getting all the asset and debt information, chasing that down, and filing a probate petition to get an executor appointed. Phase number 2 is doing the Pennsylvania inheritance tax return. And then phase number 3 is completing the estate, filing everything properly, and closing out the estate in a legally appropriate manner. It's complicated, but we're here to help guide you through every step in the process. Attorney Scott Ho with Resolution Law Group. If you'd like to learn more about the 3 phases of probate, give us a call. We'd be happy to help you. Thank you. One of the greatest difficulties when we handle probate administration is dealing with different financial institutions. Some financial institutions, brokers, and banks are absolutely wonderful to work with, but unfortunately in today's world, it's increasingly difficult. Why is it so difficult? They're very worried that funds don't go to the wrong person and they potentially could get sued. Most of my team, I have a large team that does probate administration, and much of their time is spent just interacting with financial institutions to run down this very important information. Attorney Scott Ho with Resolution Law Group. If you'd like help in that process, please give us a call and we can guide you through every step of the way of dealing with a financial institution. Thank you. When somebody passes away, all the emotions, all the grief, all the excitement, some people are calm, cool, and collected, and other people are not. Sometimes siblings get along very well with each other, sometimes they don't. At Resolution Law Group, one of the most rewarding, but also one of the most difficult things involved in probate administration is dealing with family dynamics. We are often brought into the role of being an intermediary, and we have to navigate those family relationships. This can be a very difficult process. Attorney Scott Ho with Resolution Law Group. If you'd like help in dealing with difficult family members, that's something we're very, very good at. We'd be happy to help guide you through that process. You can click below to schedule an appointment or watch the other videos in this series. Thank you. One significant issue when we handle an estate is what do we do with real estate? There are a lot of different choices. When there's a home that has to be sold, maybe there's a family member who wants to hang on to the home. What's the value of the home? Something that we encounter quite a bit is the difficulty emotionally of cleaning out a home. There's a whole lifetime of memories. There's a whole lifetime of accumulations. I've got a great team here who are very good at dealing with real estate. If you'd like help in that area, we're here to help you. Attorney Scott Ho with Resolution Law Group. If you'd like to schedule an appointment, please click at the link below. Thank you. Taxes, taxes, taxes. Taxes can be a bad word, and none of us are thrilled about taxes. There's a whole bunch of different taxes that we must navigate when we handle a probate estate. One is the Pennsylvania inheritance tax. That's a tax on family members receiving an inheritance. There are sometimes federal taxes. Many states don't have any kind of federal taxes. There used to be a thing called the federal gift and estate tax, but that has been largely phased out for most estates. Sometimes we have to contend with a thing called the capital gains tax for increases in value in property. And then finally, we have to be concerned about the final personal tax return of the decedent. Plus, there's the potentiality of a fiduciary return for a trust or an estate. Taxes are complicated. We work with some great CPA firms, and we can help you navigate all of these complex tax issues. Attorney Scott Ho with Resolution Law Group. If you'd like more information, please give us a call. Thank you. When will I get money from an estate? We get this question all the time. Sometimes families come in, hey, mom passed away on a Monday. Does that mean we get all of our money on a Friday? Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work like that. We have a little bit of a different attitude here at Resolution Law Group. This is your money. It's not our money, it's your money. We want to do all we can legally to get funds in your hands as quickly as we can. Accordingly, we pay out funds usually to the factor of 75 or 80%, typically about 3 or 4 or 5 months after the date of death, depending on what issues are going on. We hold some funds back in reserve until the very end of an estate, just in case there's some kind of strange creditor claim that comes out of left field. But our goal is to get funds in your hands as quickly as we possibly can. If you'd like to learn more about our process and when family members should expect to receive their inheritance, give us a call. We can help you. The administration of estates can be a complicated process. We have a large team here, and that's all they do. And we have systematized this. We have a very detailed system. We use a bunch of different software. We have different tax software. And believe it or not, we have 247 checklist items that we must check. I find that estates go systematically if we have an organized process. One of the scary things is if you're a do-it-yourself executor, you don't know what you don't know. We also pride ourselves in sending a monthly status letter to our executors and trustees or other family members. Our goal is to keep you informed to move the estate forward as quickly as possible. Attorney Scott Ho with Resolution Law Group. If you'd like to learn about our checklist system and how we manage estates, give us a call. We'd be happy to help you.